humans.
Wait, I don't generate burn in this game, but I have burn, but it's different. Oh, shit.
Burn bad in this game. Good
By the way, I am pasting our dice rolling room should anyone need it.
Thank you. And looks like we're live.
Like our own private hot tub.
Private dice.
I'm watching you. That was my favorite album as a kid, I think.
Yeah, that was
Which
a
one?
weird
Private
thing where
Eyes?
it's like
I had like 6 records, and that was one of them.
I think that to me is the like, for me, the canonical band that I decided wasn't cool when I was young and then finally came back around to.
Yeah, we had opposite childhoods.
Oh, really?
I don't think I ever disliked
My mom was
them at
also a
all.
big fan of John Denver and Barry Manilow, so we got a lot of that.
My mom was huge fans of both those.
And Charlie Daniels, weirdly enough. So
one of these things is not like
I remember, like, as I was a kid, before I'd formed any actual musical tastes of my own or anything, just whatever she played, I remember like digging the hell out of Barry Manilow and being like, yeah, Mandy.
American Bandstand, motherfucker.
I write the songs.
Billy Joel.
Oh, I always have and still do love Billy Joel.
I grew up on it, so I can't tell if I like it. I think it's so nostalgic for me that it's just like in.
It is outside the realm of opinion almost.
Specifically, The Stranger, 52nd Street, and Glass Houses. Those are like 3 of my DNA albums that are like in the makeup of who I am as a person.
I have all of the words memorized to "We Didn't Start the Fire."
I kept meaning to take Lindsay to New York when he was doing that Madison Square Garden residency. So I waited too long.
Yeah, it happens. And now here we are in the bubble.
I think I've seen him 5 times.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Twice or 3 times with Elton John.
Ooh,
And for a second, I'm parsing that as Nicole and Elton John going to the concert.
I mean,
you're in town.
Practically.
Hey, Elton, you want to go check out Billy again?
Billy's gonna play.
Oh,
Elton, I can get you backstage this time. It's cool.
as long as Bernie can come with us.
Let's see. If I have a cool. This is the game. So I had some rules for myself that I don't remember what they are about food at the beginning of the campaign or at the beginning of the session. So I'm just going to tick a food box off. I'm sure I wrote some rules down somewhere for that.
Is there a thing with character sheets?
Oh yeah,
hungry.
It's in the Google thing. If you have the Google event.
Bam, there too.
I've realized, I was thinking about how, you have that mechanic of how you can, you can spend 3 of your thingies to achieve your goal or whatever. And so I was thinking about that, about how, like, obviously, like, if y'all ever decide you want to do that, I'll go with it. But I realize how it's completely against my gaming. Like, I would never do it, ever. Because
just
of one,
keep pressing our luck with the ones we've got.
Yeah, because one, I'm like, well, that just feels like a cheat code. I don't want to use that. I want to plug through. I don't care if it takes us longer. And then 2, and I'm like, plus we have so much, we got to generate so much income to cover our burdens. I don't want to spend any of that.
Yeah, and actually, I was watching some Trophy Gold podcasts and stuff that was based on, and like that is like the mechanic you're supposed to use to move forward. Like if you manage to figure it out, that's like okay, you can do that. But like you're like supposed to get 3 because it's kind of like the meddling roll. Where like I'm gonna get clues, I'm gonna spend 3 clues to get the next thing. But also like I hadn't considered they were talking about like we kind of like thought through the math and stuff, and like the optimum thing is to like only keep 1 hunt token per player and just like burn them immediately as soon as you get them because they might go away. It's like I don't know about that, but that's an interesting strategy. So
I'm just thinking because I'm like looking at our like right now we need 9 credits just to cover our burdens at the end of this if nothing changes. And so I'm like, nope, we can convert those hunt tokens to credits.
All I know is I'm so excited to really retire. I can't wait to put the bounty hunter life behind me so I can actually be a retired gladiator. Tell everybody I'm retired.
Retire.
We'll just get 150 credits and
then I'm done. I'll be done. Absolutely done.
Bounty life for real.
And then Mark has to rebalance the game.
There is no balance.
How did they get 150 credits?
After the first session, they retired. That's not supposed to happen.
I'm actually amazed at your luck because like the scraggly dude that you beat up like cool, he's kind of like he's got a 7, and so like you might get a 3 credits. Okay.
Oh no. Meanwhile we're just great. Like that's how you get credits.
The guy was like shake random dudes on the street and money falls out.
I just bumbled into a casino and got a lot of information for us. Oh, they know me here.
That's how that works.
Like
but to be fair, both Peter and I are, only 2 burn away from near death. So
that's true.
Oh yeah, you guys are in danger.
Yeah, because you whacked him with your laser whip.
Yeah,
I'm in danger.
And I took a lot of cybernetics. I'm half machine anyway.
I do have a penguin. If anybody,
always faces south.
Penguin.
So you have 5 hunt tokens between you right now, and you can turn them in for valuables at any time too. You can be like, I'm going to spend a hunt token and find something here, and I might ask you what it is, or I might give you something. But
I thought we had to do that like back at the station when we go missions or whatever.
No, in fact, those hunt tokens they go away real fast. So yeah, because again, if you roll a 1 on a hunt roll, all your tokens go away.
Yeah, I knew that. Well, I thought
all
that was
everyone's
the danger
tokens or all
the person who's rolling. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's why I thought it was more dangerous, because I thought I couldn't exchange them for credits until we were back at the station to do our in between set things or whatever.
I thought that too.
Sorry, that is my miscommunication. No, you can spend them while you're out being like, I found something cool in that dude's apartment or wherever, at the casino.
We spend them on.
Like you could have spent it on at the casino, I'm going to spend a hunt token and congratulations, you just won some money. Something like that.
Basically turns them into credits.
Yeah, so basically you spend them during gameplay to either get credits or solve the sets.
And purely mechanically, is that just basically converting them from hunt tokens to credits?
Yeah.
So like if I did that right now, I would explain what I found or whatever, but then technically what that would do is I would just take away 2 hunt tokens and put 2 credits on my sheet.
Yeah.
And in credits, nothing can happen to those till
those are unless it's like I'm carrying a big gold falcon. And if you drop that, you're probably going to keep your credits.
I want a gold falcon.
Yes.
Can I? That's what I want. Exactly That's what I want to spend mine on. It's only what I'm ever going to turn mine in for.
And technically, like the stuff you have, actually, I'm sorry, that's not true. You'd exchange the hunt token for a valuable, which you would put on your sheet under your found items. So like you have fancy hat, credit chip, space cudgel on yours. So
right.
It's possible that those could go away as a result of a bad roll.
But then those are what we then trade for credits when we're back at the station to cover our burdens and all that stuff. So like I have those items that I guess if it came up in the adventure, I could use somehow. Mm-hmm. But like if we decided to go back to a station or whatever right now, I could sell those off for 3 credits to then cover my burdens. Sorry.
Like y'all on your own.
That would be fair. I would understand.
This is frustrating because we could spend credits to just get to the next set, but we've also introduced a boss character that I want to see.
Well, that's just it to me.
You'll see him either way.
I again, just purely just my gaming method. I'm like, why would I ever spend credits to get to the next thing? Let's explore it. Let's go.
Let's keep exploring.
I was telling Mark that too. He was like, I've almost finished the story. And I was like, good luck getting us to move ahead at all.
I feel like as Brindlewood evidence, like none of us are ever in like a hurry.
We're all
to
laser
stampede.
focused on the goal.
It's really funny playing Mask with, because Barrett has chosen this character who's like a detective. Like wants to solve everything, and then you've got Heath and Adam Rodriguez.
I brought a chicken home.
Like, wow, let's just hang out here, play with the deer. It's like we have to go to the next thing, and we're like, nah.
Yeah, I
Make
guess
sure we talk to all the deer.
maybe players are generally more goal focused. I'm always more journey focused. I'm like, whatever we do, it'll be fun. I don't care. Why spend tokens?
And then we all get killed in the next step.
Exactly. That is the danger, I suppose. I'm guessing is that like if we don't fast forward to the goal and we take longer investigating it, that's more chances
you take more damage.
Rolls and encounters and possible damage and stuff.
But then we can talk like the legends of the legend of Rhino. I heard he was, and so then we can just make that rich backstory.
He got killed by a door.
Oh yeah, you almost got killed by a door.
And then along with like the Golden Falcon, it's like I could just see totally trolling this system by like, everything we get as a quote unquote value will make it just like, extremely unwieldy. Like I've got a giant statue of Osiris that's 10 feet tall.
Is that why you're playtesting with us, Mark? You're trying to see if it could be broken.
No, I'm sure it could be broken.
You have to understand, I do come from a QA background.
Oh no.
I think my hedgehog.
If I get 255 golden falcons.
What if I get -1 golden falcons? What if I get pizza of golden falcons?
Let's set the date to. I think I'm just gonna get more hedgehogs because I have one. That's not enough.
You're gonna need a special space on your sheet for hedgehogs. You got credit, burn, burdens, hedgehogs.
And then my hedgehogs will get burdens, so I'll have to pay off my hedgehogs' burdens.
That should actually be instead of, that's how you retire is when you get enough hedgehogs.
I will murder for this hedgehog.
Like when you accrue 50 hedgehogs, that's when you can retire.
Yeah.
You're arming the hedgehogs so they can fight in the resistance.
Oh, are they the
Little spiky warriors.
They're the Pasiphae resistance.
So we're
calling your pet the Pasiphae resistance.
Yeah, but I think you're right. The core tension of the game is like getting enough credits to cover your burdens, but also getting your bounty fast enough that you don't get killed in the process by just like grinding yourself down with rolls. So that's the nut of it.
And to like currently, what are our ways to get rid of burn?
Yeah.
So by going to a station after the excursion and like carousing or getting yourself healed or whatever, there are very few ways to do it during. Yeah.
But
and
can you go back to
credits on the station to heal burn?
Yeah.
So yeah, that
should we make a stop back at the station? Are we allowed to go there before we've?
If you want to pay off your burdens while you're there, basically every time you go back to the station, it's like going to town in a RPG or it's like you're like pay off your like maintenance costs, and then if you have extra, then you can spend stuff. So you could go back, but you'd get bounty put on you immediately.
If you go to the station, let's say every day, then you're paying off your burdens every day.
Yeah.
But if I go to the station like once a week, then I'm only paying my burdens once a week. This is a bullshit system.
and that's the thing I'm kind of adding to this to make it a little bit softer is the ship thing, because you can rest on the ship to clear conditions. And you don't have to go back to, like in Trophy, you have to go back to town or wherever between everything. Whereas this one, like, you can hang out on the ship if you want to. You might run out of food, but you won't have to pay if you can't pay your burdens. Maybe being hungry is better. So yeah, like a little bit of buffer between.
Okay, when you say clearing conditions, I remember what conditions are in masks, but I don't. What are conditions
basically
here?
the same as like in Brindlewood. Like if you run out of food,
okay.
Yeah, you're hungry.
So we don't have any conditions currently.
If you fall off a roof, even if you don't take burn, you might get a broken leg, which
dig it.
still affects you.
So currently we're trying to find out what's his face's new identity.
Yeah. And you have 5 hunt tokens between you.
I am gonna figure this out, but so we can pay them 1 for 1 for a burden. Hunt tokens.
For credits.
For 1 for 1 for credit.
Yeah, so you can spend hunt tokens for valuables, basically, that you can sell for credits later.
Okay.
So like if I wanted to, I could trade in my hunt tokens and say, I have a golden pistol and a really cool leather belt.
Mm-hmm. Or you could like trade it in for something that's worth 2 or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Or I have a
large golden falcon.
Yeah, a large
2 credit golden falcon.
I forgot I had a trident.
Like you, Nicole, could have an extremely rare breed of hedgehog worth 2 tokens.
You're right.
Killed a guy with
Special hedgehog.
Or a hedgehog with a tiara.
Yes.
Or a hedgehog who also happens to have the deed to a golden falcon.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a different game than you guys are playing.
Oh, did we give our little dude a name? I don't think we did.
Which little dude?
The little dude you guys shook down for your fancy hat.
Try not to name the people we killed.
I don't recall getting a name from him. He was just thug. He was a thug.
Yeah, he doesn't have a name in the NPC sheet.
Fortunately, I made up a table of 216 random names.
Oh, you just wanted to show that off.
What?
Nice. Is that in the document now, or is that?
It's on your character keeper and in the document.
What?
There's a lot of names.
Oh, there it is. Random names. Cool.
Random names.
Exclamation point.
Oh my gosh.
So you can
and
roll,
you made this is the one you were talking to me the other day that you did the Monte Carlo for.
Yeah, so you can roll 3d6 and then do 1 for the table, 1 for the row, 1 for the column. Yeah, and these are generated by Markov chains. So it's
cool.
Polydeuces.
I did not make these all up by hand.
Everybody is named Polydeuces. Rusterbug.
Rusterbug.
These are great. Okay, so how do we get rid of our burdens?
you will pay off your burdens when you get to town after the excursion.
So basically, every time we go to town, the station, we have to pay off our burdens.
Right.
And we pay them off with
credits.
Yeah.
Okay, so hunt tokens could be credits, and credits could be burdens.
So hunt tokens turn into valuables. Valuables get sold for credits. Credits pay off your burdens.
Or you can use credits to heal burn.
Okay.
The credits are needed for lots of things.
Yeah. And how many credits to heal a burn?
I think it's just 1.
1.
Double check.
1 to 1.
Sorry, I'm coming out of second COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Thank you. My
My
brain's not coming back.
So the things I have down right now are you could go carousing to spend 1 credit to get access to useful information before beginning an excursion, which
again,
includes
never.
getting weaknesses on enemies, which lets you fight them better.
I like carousing.
You can spend it on equipment to refresh stuff that you spent or used. You can spend it on healing and recuperation, or you can stash it. And there will be more things in the future. I just haven't gotten around to writing that part.
I feel like this game is starting to feel too much like real life, where I just worry about money.
Oh no.
That is the game.
Zephyr doesn't worry about money though, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna play a character who doesn't care about money.
Rhino is more concerned about being close to death, I think.
Oh, poor Rhino.
Fair.
Yeah, Heath, I after the mask game, like went to bed and then immediately had fevers and chills.
Oh, really?
I made it just through.
My roommate got wrecked by those two. I got nothing.
I'm so glad
Pfizer
you
or Moderna.
Moderna for me.
I had Pfizer.
I keep hearing that about Pfizer.
The second
and my
one.
arm was way less sore too, and I don't know, it might be because I heard if you move it around a lot, it gets less sore. So right after I got the vaccine, I like moved it around for 15 minutes, and then for the rest of the day, anytime I would think about it, like sitting here, I'd go like, "Oh, I drew my arm." I would just do this for a while, and I don't know, it seemed to work because my first one, it got sore like
Yeah, mine got really sore. I went to it.
You could only lift her arm to like there.
Yeah. This time I was like, I'm going straight to a dance class. I'm going to move around, get it all in my bloodstream, move my arms.
Yeah, it seemed to help me because my second one barely got sore at all. Welcome to Vaccine Talk, folks.
Yeah, welcome to our game where we talk about vaccines.
This is part of Mark Major's original tabletop role-playing game. Well, Ryan.
Yeah, we're never gonna make it. We never even make
effects.
it to the game. We
can roll on the table of vaccine effects. It's a 2d6.
Oh, your arm fell off.
Okay, so anyway.
Condition, I guess.
I rolled for the guy's name. His name is Quirrell, like squirrel without his S.
Like the Harry Potter villain in the first book. Oh, sorry, spoiler.
Spoiler.
I don't know.
I mean, he is a professor. Definitely not a bad guy.
Not a guy with. He's the guy with the face on the back of his head, right?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
It could be
Spoiler alert.
Face
J.K. Rowling's a transphobe. You shouldn't be reading her books anyway. Don't give money to J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, read a Kata Witch instead.
Yeah.
So we need to find this dude's name.
we found this guy's name finally.
Now,
yes, he's a professor from Hogwarts.
And
that's we just beat the crap out
of him. And we killed him. So we're better than wizards.
I should remember last time I remember was me and Rhino were with Thuggy Boy while Zephyr was still at the casino.
Yeah, and I think did you call? Case? I think Zephyr met up with y'all.
I definitely. I remember I messaged her and let her know where we were and what was going on, and then she was wrapping up their business for talking to dude.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't getting distracted. Rolling the dice came exactly straight back.
And Rhino and I, last I remember, not that we have to follow through on this, but we were having Quirrell take us to his boss.
Oh yeah, the big bad.
We were like, well, why don't you just take us to see that guy? But here's the thing, like, I don't think we would be at odds because we have the same goals. We all want to find Who's-He What's It.
Mr. Fennel or whatever.
We are after Who's-He What's It.
And so we're working towards the same goals here. We're not working at cross purposes.
So yeah, I agree with going to see Mr. Lawrence about
Mr. Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence. Is Zephyr going with y'all?
Yeah, I'll come.
I would think we'd probably wait till
keep an eye on
met up again.
A little buddy.
We're stronger together.
I assume there's a shot of us all three walking slow-mo into.
Yeah, plus I've got like the least burns, so if we need to fight anything, I can punch and kick some stuff.
Cool. Yeah. So it's still daytime here in Phoebus City. The skies are just like it's a dome city, so like the skies are like projected blue with like fake clouds.
Like a nice comfortable 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
Classy.
Yeah, all the time.
I'm just imagining like Terry Gilliam style.
Yeah, and so he kind of leads you away from the center of town, sort of farther into East Phoebus, and he's like, okay, this is like sort of not abandoned, but like shut down shops. A couple of them are open and they're selling like, it's like the kind of like electronics shops you find on like 6th Avenue, just like, oh, okay, these are And yeah, so he says, goes one. It's like got some a name you don't recognize. It's in a alphabet that is not a Roman alphabet. And it's like, okay, Lawrence is in the back room here. Is it okay if I call him and let you know it's okay? I'm just gonna reach in my pocket and grab my phone.
Is that cool, Rhino? You think that's cool?
I'll keep an eye on him.
All right. So
he just has the bat at the ready. Just kind of tapping it on the ground.
Got a trident under his chin.
Yeah, it's Quirrell. I got
it's like squirrel.
It's
That's like
Quirrell. Quirrell. My name's Quirrell.
No, we heard Quirrell.
It's like a gay eel. That's better. I like that.
Quirrell.
Yes.
I've got some customers that maybe we should meet up with.
More like peers or allies, but whatever gets the job done.
All right, cool.
Consultants.
We'll meet you around back then. He flips it closed, puts it back in. It's like, all right, the entrance is, you can't go through the front. That's where the front is, clearly, in both senses of the word. So just go down this alley. It's around back. There's it's a dumpster, and you have to like just push it a foot over, and the door will open up, and you'll be good.
Well, why are you telling us?
So you're going to show us that.
So you're going to push this dumpster.
That's
what I can come with you if you want to, but it's gonna.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Trooping over the round.
Yeah. So he leads you around the back of the building. It's like a wide-ish alley, and
so paranoid.
There's a dumpster, and he's like, "Okay, ready?" And he bangs on the dumpster 3 times. He's like, "They're here." And 4 other guys come out from other sides of the alley, and Quirrell just kind of like walks between a couple of them as they approach you, and he's like, "Sorry, guys.
You're gonna be. You're gonna get real sorry.
I gotta get my stuff back somehow."
That's not happening.
Okay.
And like one of them's got like a chain, and one of them's got pulls out a switchblade. It's like super West Side Story bullshit. But there's like 4 of them that you see, and one of them, he's got sort of like a reverse mohawk. It's like the head shaved and it kind of sticks out the side, and he's a little bit taller. He's got a like weird cheap plastic jacket on, and he's got a it looks like a dirk, like not like medieval style, but just like a long knife with a thing on it that was strapped to his thigh, and he just pulls it out and kind of flips it around. He's like, our little brother here said that you took some of his stuff, and we'd like to get it back if that's all right with you.
Sounds like we're gonna take some of your stuff too.
This sounds like a good time to use my negotiating skills.
Oh, okay, sorry. That's what we meant, is we're gonna talk to you first.
I have these negotiating skills that I could probably use.
Oh my god.
What do you hope that'll happen?
I've got a pretty good tack that what's going to happen here is it's going to I know the approach I'm going to use to try to get them to not attack, and they're going to let us go or let us meet Mr. Lawrence, one of the two.
It's like you're convincing them that we're
basically my plan is to be like, okay, look, you guys obviously had no luck finding that's our job. We're going to find what's his face. Now, we know you want what's his face as much as we want what's his face. So, if you proceed with your current course of actions, then when we find what's his face, we're going to kill what's his face, and you're not ever going to get repaid. But if we all work together, you let us do our job, we can find what's his face, bring him in alive, and he'll still be alive to pay you, or you exact revenge, whatever you want to do. It's not our business. But this stage is non-negotiable. You're not getting any stuff back. He was following us, so we'll call that payment for our services for finding what's his face and not killing him.
All right. You clearly have a skill for this negotiation. You have biotech. Oh yeah. So you also have biotech. If you want to use it later. So you're gonna get two white dice to roll for this. And what does everyone think might go wrong here? I think they might just like stab you while you're talking. For starters,
it's always possible.
What else do folks think?
What could be worse than that?
Or different,
Sounds pretty bad. More dudes come because we gave them more time. I hate my brain.
We have the plot twist of they're all. No, I was going to say they're all secretly working for Mr. Fenson, and we just irritated them even more.
Oh,
nice.
Well done.
And so you can get a second die by accepting a call of the void. And what would a good one be?
So I'm currently rolling 2 light dice, is what you said, right?
You'll be rolling 1, and then you'll be rolling the second one if you accept the call of the void.
Oh, if I
maybe some sort of like thing we have to do for Mr. Lawrence, or being somehow indebted to Mr. Lawrence.
No, we're
Wait a minute, but I thought, didn't you say? I forgot. I thought you said 2 for some reason because I had a skill or something.
Did I? You get 1 for the skill.
Okay.
I might have misspoken.
All right.
I think I was thinking of the hunt roll if I said that. So yeah, for this is a risk roll.
Got it.
So you take one die if you have a skill or piece of equipment, another one for a if you take a call of the void, and then if you are willing to risk your mind or body in order to succeed, you can add a dark die.
That's right. Okay. So first we have to figure out the calls of the void, correct? Or is that what we just did?
No, that's that's the night move thing.
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
What could go wrong? I think a call of the void is that's a good one for this.
Oh, maybe they brand anyone doing a job for Mr. Lawrence.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
So a simple one. If whether you succeed or not, the 3 of you get separated in the fight.
The call of the void is like also something that goes bad, or
yeah. So call of the void is something that goes wrong, regardless of whether he succeeds or loses.
Regardless, okay.
If I take it, like, this thing will happen. Period.
I have painful memories of opening a door, or Rhino opening a door, remembering all the possibilities. But so either
or I guess
branded or.
So yeah, so I think I misspoke again. So the call of the void is something that happens whether you succeed or not. So you would get separated either way, either in the course of a fight, or if you wound up not fighting, them separating you to do whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What does he need out of the die rolls?
He needs to. So a 6 means So you roll as many dice as you roll. Take the highest one. A 6 means he just flat out succeeds. 4 or 5 is a mixed success, so he succeeds, but there's some kind of complication. And a 1 to 3 means that he fails and things get worse, which probably means a fight.
So are we waiting for more calls of the void, or is that it?
Sorry, I need to give a call of the void too.
You don't have to, but if you have one, now's the time. If you don't, that's cool.
Yeah, I guess the other one would be that Gran has to stay back and do a favor for
Mr. Lawrence.
For Mr. Lawrence.
Sorry,
Gran.
And you can take those or not. Your call.
And so currently I'm sitting at 1 die, correct?
Mm-hmm. You can add another one if you're going to risk your mind or body in order to succeed. And you'll tell us how you do that. Or if you can incorporate a piece of biotech, you'll do that.
I could definitely incorporate a piece of biotech. Oh, not biotech. Sorry. No, that's not. Let me look at my biotech. What do I have?
Now you have
There it is.
Phantasm and Plasma.
Oh, that's right. I've got my Phantasm.
Illusion.
This would be a perfect use of my Phantasm.
Oh, I feel like he does these magic tricks on the ship all the time, and we're just like so annoyed by them.
Okay, we're definitely using Phantasm because I can't imagine a
so
better
your
situation to use Phantasm for this.
How are you going to use Phantasm? I can't wait to hear.
I have some negotiations, but first, draw near, children, for a tale from the land of illusion.
Obviously, we don't want to, have to get our band of hidden allies to come out from the shadows and join in this negotiation.
Perfect.
Right, friends? Big, monstrous, beefy friends.
Tentacles loom over the sides of the
They're all caricatures he's drawn of us on the ship. My nose is not that big.
Did you want to accept one of the calls of the void? Or if Rhino has one to add.
Which were what? Getting branded, getting separated?
Oh, get separated. Oh, tell me more about what getting branded means.
Oh, geez. I don't. That was just spitballing there.
Sounds fun.
Maybe it means that they like if they're fighting someone, or either way, like they'll tag you with some sort of marker that can be tracked. So like, oh yeah, like so if you win, they'll be like, yeah, we're gonna tag you with this just in case you try to bolt, or if you wind up getting in a fight, they'll tag you anyway and come after you later.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Something like that.
Interesting.
So you can accept one or none of those.
I was just trying to work through it. Is branded getting separated, or I have to do a favor for him as well?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like that one about kind of owing him a favor. That feels in the flavor of play here.
It feels like Gren.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because he's an ostracized. No, totally.
I feel like you owe a lot of people favors and haven't done them.
Yeah. Add it. Put it on my tab. Yes. Okay,
nice. So you're rolling two light dice and one dark die. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 3 in that order: 2 lights and a dark.
Cool. And we're looking for 6s.
How about a 4, 2, and a 3?
4, 2, and a 3. All right. So that is a success with complication. So you can either keep that, or you can add another dark die if you want to try and get a 6 with that. But then you'll be rolling 2 dark dice, and that's how you get some burn.
Oh, that's right.
How does the dark die burn you again?
If you get a 6 on it, is that right?
If it's the highest die. Yeah, if the dark die is the highest, and it is higher than your current burn. So in your case, if it's the highest die and it's a 5 or a 6.
You know what? Let's play with the system and do it.
Nice.
Because it's theirs. Let's do it.
Cool.
So now I roll 4 dice now?
Yeah, so 2 light, 2 dark.
Okay, 2 light, 2 dark.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh.
Well.
But I got a 4 of a kind.
You did get a 4 of a kind. So this would be real bad. You can keep adding dark dice until a dark die is the highest one. So if you want to add another dark die, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
this
big
is
bunch
very
of little
Gren.
whammies.
We're doomed.
Meta Gren.
So 5 dice, the last 3 being dark dice. Okay, well,
There's
there we
your
go.
6. Cool.
It's a dark die, but it's a 6.
So that means you take a point of burn, so you're up to 5.
Oh, I'm almost dead.
Oh no.
But,
When do we die? Is it
6.
6?
If I take one more,
okay.
I'm a goner.
Should have let me poke him with my trident.
Winning is more important.
But you succeed completely.
Exactly.
And so the guy with the dagger is just like, you said a lot of words, and he's trying to understand them all. And I think while he's processing is when your buddies come out of the alleyway. Whatever they look like.
Everybody.
Yeah. Like
well, they've definitely got like drippy fangs, couple of arms, and then I got a pointy scorpion-like tail, horns, talons.
Bad attitude.
They're not team players.
And they're very
poor
hungry.
grades.
Rumbling stomachs.
Difficult to work with.
I think that 6 gives you he's trying to figure it out, and then he sees them.
One of them farts.
They all just maybe like one of them drops their chain. They start backing away. A bunch of them take off, and the lead guy is just like kind of frozen to the spot. And it's just like, oh, okay, man. What do you want? What do you want?
No, like I said, all I wanted was a nice, peaceful parlay, and then you had to pull this crap on us.
What's a parlay?
Talky talk.
I like this grin thing of like always using big words with people that don't understand.
That are not going to.
Cool. What do you want to know? I'll tell you whatever you need. Just call this. Just get the. Where'd that guy get a scorpion tail from? That's.
It's a long story.
There's a whole black market, biotech market out there you don't want to know about.
That's gotta cost so much.
Mm-hmm. We make a lot as very successful bounty hunters.
I mean, look at us.
And we're going to find this guy. And you want to find this guy. All we need to know is his new name.
What guy?
Finn? Who's he wants it?
Like the grin immediately forgets names. Amazing vocabulary. Bad.
His name is like Tricks or something, right? Tricks, isn't that right?
Tricks Fenson. Tricks. Fenson. Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
That's who why were you asking? You're looking for the same guy, right?
I'm not looking for anyone. Krill just told me to bring the guys around back to take some shit from some tourists. And I'm sorry, like you all
okay, look,
go wherever you want. You have a free pass in our territory.
Where's Mr. Lawrence?
You're looking for Mr. Lawrence?
He's the one looking for Trixie, ain't
he? Okay. Yeah, he's probably back at the club.
So he's not here.
Yeah, I love clubs.
Why would he be here? This place is a shithole.
Thug boy said he was here. He was just yanking my laser whip.
He was trying to get you back here with us, but I am so sorry. I will go. I will.
You want to come to the club with us?
Hey,
look, just remember.
I would love to be invited to the club.
My boys here.
I can drink more than you. I bet I can outdrink you.
Never forget a face. So
okay.
You're all on probation, all right?
Yeah.
Don't like this crap you pulled here. Don't like it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was dumb. We just thought you were tourists, and man, that was dumb. Sorry.
Quick question. Because of no, not for him. Out of game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I accepted the thing, though, I still am going to owe Mr. Lawrence a favor. Is that correct?
Yes.
I accepted that die.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And so the burn, let's say the burn is from like she just overdid it on the illusions.
Sure.
And that's just like
thing that projector gets real hot.
Yeah, heating up your skull, just like migraines all day.
Oh.
Poor Gren.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll owe Lawrence a favor when you get around.
All the more reason to meet with him.
Yeah.
So let's assume from now on we're buddies. All right, you gonna put us on the buddies list now?
I would love to be buddies with you. Yes, you are our buddies.
All right, then from now on we're gonna assume that from any future encounters you're gonna treat the three of us like buddies.
Zephyr does a lot of back patting, like way too much.
Yeah, and all your friends too. Whatever they
Hugging.
need.
Get his name, Gren.
What's your name, buddy?
My name is Roll 3D6.
Roll 3D6.
And by the way, name. Old Scorpion Tail there, he can smell lies.
I'm Trevin.
I think I'm looking at Scorpion Tail for confirmation.
I like that you're just like talking to your own puppet. What do you think? He's a jerk.
Trevin, huh?
Yeah, I'll let the guys know to like not bother you or your friends ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Put us on the buddy list.
Yeah, you're on the buddy list for sure. If I see any like giant motherfuckers around, don't bother them. Done. And the short one
So we just got to go to the club. We can find Mr. Can you like tell Mr. Lawrence we want to talk to him? Is that a thing that can happen? How does this work?
I can leave a message. I mean, your
Why
best bet
don't you
is
take us there? You should take us there. Coral was kind enough to take us here.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I can
have
go to the club, but I can't get you in. I'm like, they kick guys like me out of that place.
And if he's lying about the club, well,
yeah,
I want him there for that.
I promise you, I'm not going to lie about the club. Oh.
All the more reason to come with us.
Yeah, you should come with us. You should be able to go to the club too.
I will take you there, and I mean, if you want me to come in, I will. But they're going to throw me out. They might throw you out. I can't guarantee anything past the door of the club. I'm sorry. Follow me, I guess. Everybody.
I just like making him uncomfortable, so we're gonna keep pushing him.
I think as he turns, we start to follow him. I feel like I'm a little bit like Wesley in The Princess Bride when he's super weak and was trying to hide it.
Yep.
And so, but Zephyr and Rhino see me kind of
hold him up,
stumble and start to fall and start to walk and
I walk really close to Gran so Gran could just lean a little.
I'm only mostly dead.
It's fine, buddy. You'll get through this.
Cool. Yeah. So
hydration.
It's late afternoon and it's a bit of a walk. Are you keeping the illusions up?
I'll let him go. I'll tell him I'm hey boys, you got our trackers, right? Just stay in the neighborhood near us in case we need you, but go grab yourself some drinks, some snacks. You worked hard today.
I want a snack. Get me a snack.
Yeah, Scorpion.
Some of those ding dongs.
He's got you.
Thanks, Scorp.
Great, and he leads you back to the central district, which, as you approach, is much nicer. There's kind of like the air car to foot traffic ratio goes up in the favor of more fancy cars flying around and fewer scumbags kind of staggering around and trash on the street, and more tourists kind of looking for their place where they go to see the show and stuff. And he eventually leads you to it's in the on the edge of sort of between the spaceport and theater district. There's a fancy looking club called the Golden Rule, and Zephyr can immediately tell almost by scent that this is another gambling establishment. But this is more of a Caesar's Palace if it was actually fancy instead of fake fancy. It's the kind of place where they play baccarat.
La-dee-da.
And so it's like a casino hotel resort, and it's a large kind of alabaster building that is tastefully gilt, not tastelessly gilt as so many of this kind of building are. And there's kind of it's like one of the Masonic symbols, only just not recognizable as such because it's been however long, as the logo, sort of the V and the V. And there are a couple doormen at the front. There's a little red carpet. There's a small a driveway-ish loop with white columns and valets and stuff. And yeah, Trevin's just I don't feel comfortable here. This is not my scene. This is the place he's going to be in there. If you ask them like you asked me, I'm sure they'll take you right to him. Tell him Trevin sent you. I'm we're not buddies, but I work for him. So
wait,
I work. Yeah.
If you're saying they won't let you in to see him, then why would us saying you sent us have any weight for getting us in there?
It won't get you in, but if you get in, they might let you meet with Lawrence. Or if you mention Fenson's name, I'm sure he'll be real interested to hear about that. I mean, I can go in with you, but
no. I mean,
it's going to be embarrassing for everybody.
Right. It's probably best for us not to be seen with kind of lower hirelings and things.
Yeah. Look at me. If I could afford a better jacket, I would get one.
I haven't been embarrassed since Quadrant 2. So I wonder if you want to go in with me, Trevin.
I mean, do you want to go in with me?
I'll leave it up to Rhino and Zephyr. I'm just really tired.
If you could get me in it, that would be amazing.
Regret.
That'd be like great. But
I mean, yeah, I guess talking is not really Zephyr's thing, even though Zephyr wishes it was their thing.
I mean, if y'all need talky talks, I can do that. But let me just warn you right now: if we need punchy punches, I got a lot of help.
I got some punches. I don't like doing it. I like talking.
I got other options to help out, but I
do have contacts as one of my skills. So.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, we'll keep that in mind.
So I don't know. It could be that he recognizes the Masonic symbol.
I have jury rigging, so I'm wondering if I could cause a distraction.
Oh wait, I also have secrets, which could be super handy for Masonic stuff.
Although I feel like the contacts might be more straightforwardly useful. Less shenanigans.
Cool. So you are at the entrance of the Golden Rule. What would you like to do?
I guess could we go? Would it be okay to imply that my character has Masonic secrets among his secrets as his skills, or am I misinterpreting the skill set?
Yeah, you can grab secrets from where because he's background is
Fixer, but is also something with the workers at Tonku.
Oh yeah,
I definitely think it'd be fun to like try other approaches with you guys and other than just like me constantly trying to negotiate every single encounter we have.
Oh yeah.
That sounds boring. So it's like it's fun.
Because I was imagining Rhino going up to like a doorman or something like that and saying to maybe he has like a pencil and paper and he draws out a symbol on it. And it's like he's being really detailed about it as he walks up and says to the first person he sees at the door, we need to talk to Mr. Lawrence about his problem with tricks, and hand him this.
He looks at it, like looks at you, and he looks at Trevin and looks back at you. Do you work for Mr. Lawrence?
In a way, yes. We're independent contractors, but we are both trying to get the same thing. He's clearly really bad at the talking part.
I'm sorry, sir. I need to verify. Are you employed by Mr. Lawrence?
No.
All right.
But he's gonna want to work with us.
It's kind of a job application, I guess.
Kind of elbow Trevin on back. Hey, you might get a promotion out of this.
Yeah, Trevin, it's looking really good for you.
Again, I need to clarify. Are you looking for a job at the casino or a job
openings
for Mr. Lawrence?
He's looking for somebody. We find people.
I mean,
he's good at this.
If you do have an opening for a blackjack dealer, then I could.
She's got a lot of skills.
No, we found this guy, but the person he's looking for is a different person.
And the name was?
My name? Do I have like a last name, or is it like, no, it's just...
Yeah.
You want his name or the name of the person we're looking for? I'm very confused here.
Any information would be helpful.
All right.
We're trying to find Thomas Trix Fenson.
And he takes the thing you wrote on and turns it over and takes out Thomas Trix KS or X?
Or CKS?
CKS?
That's his nickname. It's not going to be on like a birth certificate.
Of course. And he folds it up and does this air snappies, and a dude with a little cap runs over to him. He hands it to him, whispers, says, "It will just be a moment. you with the what is they them. If you'd like to ask at the information desk, I'm sure they can provide you with a job application for dealer.
No, they always say you shouldn't do what you love for a living.
Well, if you would like to do what you love, I'm sure we can give you and he pulls out like a little thing, a little card, and from it he has a little punch on a little gold chain, and
a punch card. I love punch cards.
This will get you some entertainment for a while you wait, if you prefer. You're free to stay out here.
Speaking my language.
And he looks disinterestedly bored off into the distance.
It's not like, gambling if you win.
Over. It is. Just gonna hang out or go in, or
I mean, are we waiting for him to go do his he's going to tell somebody something? That's the thing.
Yeah. After a while, a large guy, probably a little bit bigger than Rhino, with kind of like a nice but cheap suit and sunglasses and a little like earpiece, comes up and leans over to the doorman guy, and they're like, he's off helping people with their luggage and stuff, and he kind of like points to you and goes about his business. The tall guy comes out of the casino resort hotel with a couple other guys, almost identical, flanking him. They come up to you and says, Rhino, you gave them your name, right?
I gave them Trix's name.
Oh,
and not my own.
You're looking for Trix, Mr. Fenson?
I am looking for Trix Fenson. That's correct. We're bounty hunters.
You're here for the bounty. That was my next question. Do you have Mr. Trix?
No, we were trying to get further information about his current nom de he kind of turns to Gren transplantively.
Nom de plume. Oh,
so in this case, pseudonym, really, because he's not a writer, so.
Yeah, that pseudonym.
Look, we heard.
I mentioned Zephyr's nom de plume.
Basically, us and Mr. Lawrence have the same goals, and we thought he might want us work with us because he's looking for someone. We're looking for the same guy, and we're very good at finding people. So we might as well.
Did Mr. Lawrence send Quirrell after us to?
He was trailing Gran.
Are you asking me or the guy?
Out of game, I was asking if we had information.
Yeah, it seemed like he was following him.
Yeah, Quirrell was on lookout to see if Fenson was coming back to his place.
Yeah, I think he just saw us coming out of Fenson's place because of the alarm and everything, especially.
We were subtle.
That door. Okay, thank you.
The door is going to be the crux of everything.
We're all working at the same purpose. We just thought Mr. Lawrence might want some professionals who are already on the case.
Instead of sending a guy who got beaten up to look at the house.
That's why he posted the bounty.
Oh, good. Always good to know who's posting the bounty on the things.
So that bounty we're already on, that's right. And if he knew Fenson's new name, then he probably would have already be a step. I don't know that we need to see Mr. Lawrence right now.
Can I get
this punch card though?
Can I get one of you to make a hunt roll while we're talking to this guy?
Should not be grand.
I'll do it.
I've done lots of rolling.
This is the one that, and you can't get burned on this one, so it's fine.
Okay. Then it's fine if anyone does it.
So we take a light die to start with. Take another light die if you have a skill or piece of gear, and then we just roll those dice. I imagine any of you would have something in this case. I think maybe, Rhino, with your secrets and contacts, I think one of those definitely counts. So let's have you roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Again, we're looking for the highest die and looking for a 6 if possible.
Okay, let me get 2 dice set up in the room. I have rolled. What? Oh, 1 second. It's not letting me.
Oh my.
That's a 3. A 1 and a 2.
So that's a 2, yeah.
We are on fire.
We're doing it. We're doing all the good rolls.
Yeah, the guy says, what's your name? Pointing at Zephyr.
My name is Zephyr.
He reaches in his breast pocket, pulls out a pen, and he puts his hand out. Can I see that card you got?
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna take away my card. I just got this.
Just run away into the casino.
And he just takes the pen and goes.
Does that mean it's filled out now and you get a free drink?
I think I get a free drink. No, I don't.
Is that not what that means?
I can give you a free drink, but you won't enjoy it.
What? Why the
If
attitude,
you're good at your
man?
jobs, please go do them. We have plenty of people looking for Mr. Fenson, and if you can't do the job, then find another one.
Oh, maybe that other guy, maybe Quirrell was also hunting him and was trying to get us before we got it.
And you know what? If you can't do your job nicely, maybe you should find another one.
I just see like all your employees don't really like working with you, so it would be really easy to get them to work for someone else.
He puts one hand on Zephyr, one hand on Gren, and just pushes and says, "You have 30 seconds to get off the property."
Oh, I like fighting though.
Turns around and walks back in.
Should I fight him?
Not worth it, Zeph. It's not
worth it.
There would be no tactical reason to.
No, you're right. You're right.
Save the fight.
I have stats for him, so if you want to fight
I just
him.
got my temper. I'll
try to cool her down and be like, save the fight for when it counts, because we'll have plenty of those too.
All right, you both owe me a punch card.
Oh God.
Well, look, when we come back here, back here with the bounty, they'll treat us like VIPs.
I'm gonna own this casino.
And then you can rub it in his face once we've solved this case.
Disappear into the bush.
Out of game, if you wanted to spend 100 tokens, this would be a good place to do it for a result.
I'm okay with that.
I will. It was never my choice to do so, but I will go along with it.
Okay.
It's the majority.
I hate spending money.
I'm not anti it. I will just never voluntarily go, yeah, let's do that.
I have 2.
Because I'm almost dead and don't have enough. Well, I do have enough to pay my personal burdens if we go back, but you two do not. So we're in a. Hold on, let's see where we're at.
Does one of you want to kick in another one for Zephyr?
Hold on, I'm just taking a look at where
We
we're
have
at.
5 total, right?
So
I'm happy to throw mine in.
yeah, I have 2.
Did my 1 roll there obliterate my 1 hunt token?
Oh no.
That wasn't your highest, was it?
No, 2 was the highest.
Yeah,
Okay.
only the highest one counts. So you would have had to roll snake eyes for that to do.
But we have a total of 5 between us. I have enough found items to cover my burden.
There's plenty more to go, so you're not gonna. You'll have plenty of
I'm
opportunities
just
to get
thinking
more.
like the fact that one more burn and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Might also mean, I gotta find a way to remedy that pretty quick. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we. Yeah, I don't know. I'm good with whatever.
We can also just like protect Gren for a little while.
Yeah.
And I still
Gren
have
doesn't
like.
have to do all of the talking.
I can always still deploy my personal force shield if I have to suck up a burn if I need to during a battle. And so we can do whatever. I mean, I'm kind of out of. I mean, yeah, like you said, it's a good place to do it just because we're sort of at a. It's not like we have a clear path of. But wait, we still need to.
Yeah, you're probably gonna
That's
get
kind of bugging
hurt
me.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll kick in my 2 because I already have enough items to cover my burn. So I don't need the hunt tokens to cover my burn.
Oh, I didn't know you can trade an item for your burden.
Yeah, it's making me feel dumber about not trying to pick up items that I was left behind.
I need to remember to pick up shit.
Yeah, the found items can be traded for credits back at the station.
Oh.
The found items that you use your hunt, like if you find like something valuable, you can get it. Like a chain from a bad guy is not going to be worth credits. Or
okay.
A shitty knife. Yeah. But if it's like, oh, here's my golden falcon, like that's going to be worth a credit probably.
And I'm trying to remember, like I basically got those because I rolled really well, right? Because I rolled like 3 sixes.
Yeah, because you when you defeat an enemy, basically you roll dice equal to their strength.
That's right. Yeah,
and then any dice they come up 6.
Okay.
And
we
3 of the 7 dice came up 6. You just
so I just got really lucky with my found.
That's how dice work.
Oh, okay.
So we want to do 1 from Rhino and 2 from Zephyr. Is that what I'm hearing? Or
no, I'll throw in 2, since I've got items to cover my burden already. So
1 from Zephyr and 2 from Gren.
Yeah, it works. I'll definitely throw in 2.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll throw in 1 then.
Awesome. So Zephyr's down to 1. Gren's down to 0.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. The Dorman approaches Zephyr, like he's again like handling baggage and stuff, and he kind of looks over, and let's say the bouncer dude like pushed you guys, you like kind of landed on your butts. The
rude
Dorman guy puts his hand out to Zephyr and says, "I'm terribly sorry.
I'm gonna give you a bad review on my blog."
Extensive casino reviews.
Let me make this up to you. Click, click. And he takes another loyalty card and just writes something on it and hands it to you.
And who is this? He says, well, the doorman?
This is the doorman, yeah.
You, sir, will get a very good review for your service.
Yeah, but I'm going to review this place badly, but you're going to get a good review. It's a very specific blog.
And the card has a name written on it.
Oh, is it the guy's name?
It is the name. Where did I put it? It is Justice Evans.
What a cheesy name.
That can't be a real name.
And he puts his hand out to Gren too, and he says, "Believe it or not, other people in your occupation have come here trying the same thing, and it was messier. I appreciate your discretion."
Well, we're all friends here.
And goes
you to
about
our
his
buddy
business.
list. You're on our buddy list.
What's your name?
What is your name, sir?
Let's see. His name is.
We're gonna keep doing this, so you have to do this.
That's great. I love it.
We need names.
What's that person's name over there? The lady that's walking by.
Start naming every random extra in the background.
His name is Spenando.
Spenando.
Spenando, you are a fine.
Spenando.
I go hang out with Spenando on my off days sometimes.
You, sir, are a beacon.
Spenando definitely has his own story, like crossing paths with us.
A beacon of customer service.
Cool. So that gets you out of the first set. Woohoo! Into.
There was some of like Mark as the GM being like, finally,
I can.
Stop wallowing around in the tutorial level.
Yeah.
I'm all powerful with this sword.
Look, I can jump on this bush. I can jump off the bush. I can jump on the bush. I can jump off the bush.
I'm like in the tutorial. I'm like, no, I must explore every possible corner of the tutorial, make sure I found everything there is to find.
There might be more treasure.
There could be secrets. There could be items.
There could be a shortcut to the end of the game.
The shortcut is get a whole bunch of hunt tokens and spend them all at once. Cool. So the next set is called Skip a Jumper, and the goal is to find out where Justice Evans went.
So Justice Evans, same person as Trix Fenton.
Same person.
For my mental Rolodex.
Yeah, and it's getting to be evening time. It's almost like have you been inside a casino, like the Paris one, or I think the Bellagio has like the blue sky with the clouds painted on, and then like sometimes it'll just like get dark because they turn the lights down. That's kind of like what the sky is doing because of the dome. They're like, oh, like it is nighttime, and so we are making it night for our people here now. The streets are a little bit less, populated. There's more people kind of like hanging out than just bustling around. You imagine tourists and whatnot have gotten to their destinations and have taken their shoes off.
The streets are dangerous.
Yeah.
This is still a pretty nice area. This is like, it's not like the Strip of Vegas, but it's like what that would be if it was like 100 times less scummy and it was in New York City. It's just like really, it's just a very curated city center. Everything is like way too clean. It's extremely, you can tell like the people who can actually afford to live in this area must be insanely wealthy. It's just like a gem of a city until you get outside of the center. So you have his name.
Justice Evans.
What would you like to do?
Let's see. If we could get a hold of some sort of, police database or something like that, to see if there are any known contacts with somebody like that, maybe. I'm not sure. I think my intel role probably could be useful here.
You
I don't know how that would.
You do know someone who was plugged in and probably still has the equipment to use, even though they can't help you out. Your friend in the outside the city. Twinkle.
The dead guy?
The dead guy.
I'm just gonna keep using his thumb on stuff.
It's just attached to his keychain.
Thanks, Twinkle.
Or you could call some people, or
it's better than having his eyeball on a keychain and use his retinal scan on everything.
I have that just for fun, but
this little loose light.
It's not for anything.
The one with the liquid inside, so it kind of rolls around.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of reusing Twinkle's hideaway.
Sure, I like it.
Yeah, so I like the idea of I'll go out to his magical Faraday cage.
Cool.
And see if I can dig up any information there.
You probably would need to go back to the ship and take your personal craft out there because it's a ways out. It's like,
okay.
It's not a walk, but that's easily that's just a thing you can do pretty easily.
Okay, that won't break the game or anything.
No. That's a trope. You're like, I'm gonna go over to this place on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I'm there.
Insert shot or establishing shot of ship coming down. Yeah.
Exactly. Cool. So yeah, it is evening. You land there. It's a little bit harder to find because it's not, there are no lights. You can't really see it in the middle of the desert, but you know where it is and it's on your nav, so you're able to put it down pretty easily. What does your personal craft look like? Is it the flim or the flam or the other one?
I think it's one of either flim or flam, and I think that there's, to my mind, both of them have just design with an exclamation point. It looks like a support ship for the Cheesecake Factory, and
nice.
You can tell it's damaged, but none of the bright garish colors on it have like faded at all.
Nice. They're baked into the metal of the
Yeah,
hull.
it's like cheap, indestructible gauche thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
That Rhino always kind of shudders at a little bit. Because you see this kind of trench-coated, gruff,
It's got like automated voice like, welcome back to the Flim.
To the Flim, your guide to a happy trip on planet side or casino side.
Kick back, relax. We'll do all the driving for you.
Cool. So you're able to put down easily outside of Twinkle's place, and you can see like there are dim lights flickering inside, as if from screen, but not any lights on. It's the same sort of ziggy-zaggy entrance.
Yeah,
and
I'm sure nothing bad can happen here.
Twinkle.
They only found it once, so they can't find it again.
Still there. And it's been a day, so it's like.
So he's raised from the dead now.
Day old bread in there, yeah. Day old dead. And you want to try and poke around with his equipment there?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
We've already started this. So.
Are we with him, or is he by himself there?
I think you went by yourself, but if you guys want to go with him,
that's by myself only because that's scarier and creepier.
Sure.
I feel like Rhino doesn't like explain everying to us all the time, and this is one of those things.
Yeah, people just go on themselves. Maybe you're hanging out, at a different casino.
Well, I figured we were probably back on the hook. I'm going like, where's Rhino? The Flam.
There's like a note.
Flam's gone. He must have. All right.
Gone.
Well, I guess we'll hang out here till he gets back.
I guess Zephyr didn't have a punched loyalty card, so she couldn't use the card with the names. Just gamble the night away.
Yeah. So I go back to the ship and pretend.
I was gonna say, I feel like me and Zephyr are trying to make the best of it by playing cards on the ship now.
Yeah, we're playing cards and Grant is doing the magic tricks.
Yeah, using my projector to at least project, casino ambiance around the whole.
Or like the party mode has been switched on, which is still working perfectly.
Is everyone cheering me on?
It's just us with a deck of old worn playing cards, some cheap booze, and just really bad party bar ambiance.
It's if you've been to a club too early,
a little too bright.
We're
that's kind of sad. All the stuff is going, but it's just sad.
Every bit as good as being inside that stupid club.
You might say even better because the booze is free.
And the people here are awesome.
Yeah, I like every single person in this place.
Right,
even
not a
Scorpion
single
Tail.
dick on the dance floor.
Hope you're enjoying your dance night at Hokum.
We'll take all your requests.
Well drinks are 20% off for the next
$5.99 for a request.
We always have to remember to disengage this mode before we go somewhere, because otherwise we all have to get on and pedal at the same time to make it go.
Yeah, so you can definitely roll 2 dice for your hunt roll easily. You have all sorts of stuff there.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I don't have to use real dice. There's a room. Okay, so I'm rolling 2 dice now.
Yep.
Apologies in advance. 2 and a 4.
4 is good. So you get a token. That's good. And
something bad happens.
Something terrible. Yeah. I like how in the rules it says something terrible happens.
And Twinkle's dead again.
I'm saying Twinkle is now a zombie.
Oh no!
Is the plot twist. It's just so there's a bunch of screens, a bunch of flickering light, and a corpse in the background. Every trope is pointing at this.
That is pretty terrible. Yeah, so you are able to track down you are able to get in there you're sorry Twinkles, I gotta use this stuff here, and you're able to use his network, which is wired into the planetary network, so you don't have to bypass any protocols from you would have from the ship or whatever.
Oh, good.
And you're able to get to since it is a travel destination, plug into the like the spaceport mainframe thing, and you're able to see that a Justice Evans indeed A, expedite a passport, and then B, and you're bringing up the information, and the computers just start sparking and exploding, and
like they do.
Yeah, like they do, and that's because there is someone behind you who just shot them, and it's the guy from the casino, the security guy.
Okay.
And
the guy who was like a jerk to us, that guy?
Yeah, the guy who pushed you two down.
Oh.
And he says, "So what'd you find?"
That he was just getting an expedited passport, and I'm gonna make up a place that he was headed for. Went off planet to Sector 3B. I was about to get a more specific location, but it blew up.
It blew up.
Sorry about that. I thought you'd done your job, and I was just trying to get your attention. Let's say he's in the Alnitek system, ALNITAK. Yeah, he's on Alnitek beta.
In that system. What I'm pretending. Yeah. Oh, God.
It's like there's a couple planets in that system. You didn't give me the information. Like you didn't get enough information, so he's in the system. But you dipshit shot the or it's too late. All right, so looks like I've got a head start. And turns and walks out. And you hear a ship taking off and leaving.
Oh no, hope it's not my ship.
It's not your ship.
No. Don't take the flam.
Welcome to the flam.
It'll annoy you and you'll return it.
I think it has the thing where it plays advertisements automatically, and the best we've been able to do is to cut off its access to the net so that it's just really old advertisements.
The same ads over and over again.
And occasionally just a file broken icon.
I feel like Zephyr has probably like really looked into disconnecting it, but found that party barges are manufactured in such a way that that's manufactured into the core of the drive.
That's the most vital.
And you cannot disconnect it without.
Okay, I've turned off the ads. What happened to the?
We'll lose everything if we turn off the ads.
The engines don't work without the announcements on.
You hear more personal craft noises outside, and the distinct sound of plug thrower fire hitting metal.
Oh no, that's not a good sound.
And then the sound of a ship receding.
Well, okay. And so I'll walk back out and see what's left.
Yeah, there's plenty of holes. It's not destroyed, but you're probably gonna need an Uber. Yeah.
Commission.
Okay. An Uber.
A space Uber.
So yeah, I think he'll try and fire up at least the communicators on it.
Yeah.
To contact the ship. Good news and bad news.
Oh no.
I have a piece of information that he got a passport. But you remember that dick from the casino?
Oh, I hate that guy.
I don't like that guy.
A, I think he's tracking us.
Wonderful.
B, I sent him off to the Alcanac system?
Alnitek.
Alnitek system. And C, I think somebody needs to pick me up with the flam.
Oh, I didn't know Rhino knew an alphabet. This is very sweet. All right.
So, progress, but...
Well done, buddy. Glad you're safe.
Is the flam salvageable, or is it just?
Yeah, you can hook up a tow cable and bring it back.
Right.
It'll just take a little while to repair.
Let's bring it back in. I'll work on repairing it since I'm the mechanic-y person.
Cool.
Do I need to roll for that, or I'm just really good?
No, that'll just be part of maintenance on the ship.
It's just problem is now it only plays one advertisement.
I have to figure out what advertisement it is.
Awesome. What would you like to try next?
Let's see. Like all we have now is that there's a passport. Is there a passport agency that he would have gone to that we would have?
Oh yeah, you have the address of the agency that he used to. It was a.
That's good.
Yeah, he paid extra to expedite it, which means he had some money.
Should we also address whether, like, since it's clear that we're tracked in some way, do we want to address that somehow?
Oh yeah.
I mean, is it possible he just followed us from the club?
Yeah, that's true.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, I don't know if Zephyr can do some diagnostics or anything on the
Yeah,
ship.
could I poke around and look for trackers on our belts?
Yeah, you don't find any trackers.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to mislead.
No, it's a
No,
good
but
idea.
it's
Yeah,
a good idea.
I mean,
That's a good thing to ask. Yeah.
Because they could have like thrown something on one of us, or like when he pushed us, he could have planted something on us.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been good.
I don't know. Your Mark will do all sorts of things.
Exactly. It's good to cover our asses.
Okay, so we can gather up the wrecked support ship and head off to the address that we've got. Or is it late? Should we just do we need sleep eventually? Or
Your call.
Or is this a world with no sleep?
It's something we can kind of hand wave. Like you can sleep and come back in the morning, or stay up. It's not going to do damage to you.
It's like a video game where you go to sleep and then you're back up again.
Yeah.
Not like we have to,
yeah. Well,
no rolling for random encounters while we're asleep. No watch shifts.
I was going to say, if we come in at night, the passport office is probably not open, so we're probably breaking in. If we go in the morning, they're probably open, so it's more of a talk to the people to try and wheedle information out of them. I'm intrigued by breaking into the passport
I'm really leaning towards breaking in. It feels like we're not doing great with.
I mean, we did. I mean, I feel like we've.
Sorry, there was a raccoon right.
We've done
right outside. Like
we've done one talky thing, so why not
balance it out?
Yeah, balance it out. Do some shenanigans.
I'm up for that.
We don't have to talk our way out of everything.
Fortunato there.
Of course, if we get,
Fortunato.
if we get caught, we may have to do some talking anyway.
Fortunato.
What's up, pants?
Hello. I am Rex.
Hi.
That's awesome.
You're being live streamed, Fortunato. Fine.
Sure.
Just gonna eat some
Fortunato will
Surprise
play
eats.
me for right now.
Finally,
Hey,
I
guys.
have a channel through which I can deliver my political messages.
We'll have to roll to get some more condensed milk in here.
I just filled that full of only sunflower seeds, so I hope you're happy.
Does that ever come off?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, he rips it off all the time.
it's loud.
Hey,
What?
buddy.
Are you talking about me?
That's kind of rude.
I'm gonna say that the so this is one of the okay, here's the other bad news part, that the travel agency is actually in the same building
That's the casino.
as the Golden Rule.
Oh no.
You think he probably did this as kind of a fuck you to Mr. Lawrence, like, I want to get out of here right under your nose.
Yeah.
But the office does indeed have business hours, and there's kind of like an office center part of the hotel spa complex.
Okay.
So that's
let's see.
you don't need to get past doorman to get into there.
Oh yeah, it's a different part of the same building. I don't know if we wanted to sort of con our way in, we might have enough bits of stationery and stuff from the casino to pretend that we're from elsewhere in the building, but I still want to try and break in.
Yeah, I'm for breaking in.
And the hedgehog help us with this.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if we could outfit the hedgehog with, I don't know, knowing hedgehogs, I don't think it would be very obedient.
What do we have equipment on our loadout that can help with this?
Well, Zephyr has a titanium crowbar.
I'm really
That's
good
true.
at
Or I
jury
do
rigging
that.
stuff.
Oh, Rhino. Sorry, Rhino has a titanium crowbar.
And you have glue and accelerant. I
Yeah,
don't
I've
know what
got
those are.
glue and I can jury rig stuff.
And a trident.
All right, and a trident.
I've got a plasma discharge, but that's not necessarily real subtle.
And it might kill you.
Other than that, perfect.
Yeah, so the travel agency is actually like on the ground floor as part of like a sort of little courtyard of tourist facing businesses. It's not a huge office because it doesn't need to be. It's basically just like a closet with one poor person behind a terminal who's like, you could have done this yourself on your own computer, but I will do it for you. Yes.
But they're not there now.
Yeah, they're not there now, and it's just like basically just like a big glass door and a small room.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, maybe Zephyr maybe be able to jury rig a way to break the lock?
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
I just like
or a way to like get a window open or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, a raccoon is making eye contact with me.
Oh no.
A lot. Hi.
Hello.
I see. Hello. Really aggressive.
Yeah. Do you know about the Trash Pandas baseball team?
I don't know about the baseball team. I know about it as a concept.
Oh, I'll have to find this for you. 1 second. This is completely off topic.
Yeah, sorry, I derailed. Fortunato derailed. You did it. He's looking at me like he doesn't have any shame. Like I know. Hi, buddy.
Maybe I can save it here.
While we're off the rails, does your Twitch stream, do we always have the Zoom watermark on there?
I think so. I actually have never noticed it, but
because I noticed. Well, I was gonna say, it reminded me because I thought I specifically like had to turn it off in my settings, but I don't know if something was different when you're broadcasting to Twitch. Maybe it automatically puts it on there or something like that.
It might. Yeah.
And I also didn't know if it was like yours or if it was, since it's on Nicole's window, if it was her. I don't see it in my Zoom window. I only see it on Twitch.
Yeah.
These are the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Which is basically a raccoon in a trash can.
That is a rocket.
Flames.
It's a rocket. I kind of need these.
Awesome.
I also have all these University of Texas backgrounds on my computer because of my UT account. And this one looks especially spacey. I think it's a laser.
It is. It's nice. It's yes. That's the laser quantum drive.
It's the engine room.
Oh, where were we? Oh, we were trying to break into the travel agent.
Breaking in.
Sorry. Yeah, I was gonna jury rig something to break into like a window or a door.
Okay, tell me what that looks like.
I know you described it outside, but there was a raccoon here.
It's basically a big glass door / window with a small room, like where a couple people can sit down who are excited about their family vacation and talk to a bored person behind a terminal.
All right, I'm gonna try to like
do it themselves.
Pry it open so that it like pops out, so we can get in without causing any evidence of us getting in.
I have bad luck with doors.
yeah. I feel like we always have to open doors for Rhino now. Rhino does have some door
developing a phobia.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna take like some popsicle stick or something, stick it in there. Maybe I have a letter opener.
Yeah, I think you're actually easily open to this. This isn't a high security.
I take the super glue and I put it on my hand and I put it on the.
Not a lot of people trying to break into.
Yeah, it's not like it's high security. It's like there's not much there except for like a computer terminal. So they're like, if someone breaks in or like, I don't know, gets a key and comes in here to fuck or whatever, like that's fine. It will hose it out in the morning. So you're easily able to get into there.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to try to hacksaw the computer there and find a thing?
Yeah, I think that would be the next thing. I guess
Yeah.
that would be Rhino doing
Rhino's a
that.
better hacksaw than me.
Just a word of warning.
Intel.
Like so far, my Zoom connection seems fine, but my internet connection is being a bit wonky. My web browser, just in case something weird happens and I freeze up or something. I can't figure out what. I don't know if it's
We'll assume that you are ignoring us.
Why?
Why is Greg mad at us again?
Cool. Who wants to try that hexering?
I'll try hacksawing.
Yeah, I
even
feel
though
like
my
it's
die rolls are
a Rhino
death right
job.
now. And I'm using my
tenacity.
Intel skill or Intel roll.
I like to find secrets, maybe.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the Intel thing only corresponds to those things.
Would jury rigging be better for that?
Jury is more of a mechanical thing.
I could pry it open.
I mean, you can pry it
Give
open.
me your
really
secrets.
Oh yeah, I can't really make a strong argument that my appraisal secrets or contacts skills.
Does anyone else have a thing that
I have a featureless cloth mask? If there's like a face scan thing that I could trick.
I mean, I feel like Rhino's titanium crowbar seems to be the most applicable thing I see.
It does make more sense.
I mean, this is for hacking into the computer and looking at records.
Computer, sorry.
Yeah, they're already in there.
Get him out!
Pry him out with a
He
crowbar.
never has a materialistic view of computers.
It would make me laugh if Rhino
shake it till they come out.
Rhino didn't necessarily understand computers. Like, I'll pry the secrets out.
No,
Yeah.
Just like I pried it out of that last guy.
Oh no.
That's not how computers work, Rhino.
I just
no, have you tried?
So none of us have any skills that will help us get this thing hacksawed.
Yeah, which you still get to roll one die.
We're not
and
computer
then start
people.
adding burn dice.
No, this is the hunt roll, so this is only white dice. You can't get burn on this one.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, if it's just rolling one die, I can roll one die.
All right.
I'll try to negotiate with the computer. Come on, computer, tell us what you want to.
Computer.
Tell us what we want to know.
And so if I roll like a 1, something terrible happens.
Tell us your secrets.
Okay, rolling one die.
I just love that our plan is we'll break in there, and then we all get in there. We're like, all right, so who can hack the computer? And we're all just looking at each other, going,
no.
Yeah, this is just you encounter something terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are able to open up the computer, and it kind of like brings you up to a like enter password. And you try and do stuff, enter password, try and do stuff. And it's like, thank you, and it like brings up basically like a blank desktop with one file on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, solitaire. And you poke around that for a while, and what are the other two doing while you're doing that?
We're probably
like I'm looking through the brochures, like trying to pick out a place that I'm gonna like retire.
What about Gran?
I feel like because just watching intently, being like, yeah, we really came unprepared for this one, didn't we? Yeah.
I don't know that we prepare for anything really.
Yeah. So you are all started by
I've got a hydro whip.
Bang, 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 bang on the door.
Okay, I think it's time to do some fighties.
For security guys. Again, not the guy that you saw before. With a big mag light, and the other ones have like the little like truncheon sticks, and they're like looking in there, like, "Hey, what are you doing in there?"
I'll just
trying to start a vacation.
Figure out where I'm gonna go retire.
Yeah, we just
Travel agency's closed.
Oh,
Oh.
the
Come on out.
door was
are you-
open. We
Oh,
just thought they were out at lunch
Open
for
it.
dinner.
What are the hours?
They're right there on the door. They open at 8.
On the,
That's well. What I mean,
Can I see some
That
ID?
was a door.
that's
Are
like
you-
8.
PM?
What
Are you
what time?
guests
What's like
with the? Hey,
like
Taki.
Phobos time?
Are you guests with the hotel?
No.
Fortunato really likes your voice part.
Can we hand over? Can we kind of wave the stub from the casino at them?
You can.
It will do nothing.
Yeah, so like, okay, so you came to the casino, and what's going on here?
So we just came to the travel agency because we wanted to figure out where we were going on vacation.
So it was closed and locked, and you
No,
broke in.
Locked?
It wasn't locked, or we wouldn't be in here.
Look
Yeah.
at the lock. It's not.
The lock is not broken.
The system shows that it was locked until about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, the
Oh, that's
system.
weird.
I mean, all the computer has there is a solitaire game. So I don't know.
So you used the computer too.
Well, it was just there.
We thought that was probably a computer for customers to browse vacation packages.
You don't look like you belong here.
Well, I mean, we don't sell vacation packages if you're looking.
You don't look like you belong here.
Is that a racial thing? Are you racist?
No, you just look like scumbags, and that's not usually our clientele.
We're saving up. We're just not actually got the pockets for it yet, but like.
Is this going to be a problem?
One day.
Are you going to make us earn our paycheck tonight?
Oh,
Doesn't seem like you want to earn your paycheck.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, exactly. What are you? I mean, you haven't asked us to do what. We're cooperating. We're answering your questions.
Yeah.
And he just like gets right up in Gren's face. Just like, I want you to turn off that computer. I want you to lock that door. And I want you to never, ever, ever show your face here again.
1, hey Rhino, could you turn off the computer?
Okay.
2, we
Why
don't
do I
have
have
the
to hit
ability
start to
to
turn off
lock
the
the door
computer?
because we don't have keys to the place.
It says it's shutting down. Wait, it's
3.
doing updates.
Oh yeah, it's gonna do the updates.
We will happily not come back here to this very unfriendly place. We will get our vacation packages elsewhere.
And who should we talk to if we did want to get a passport? I think I'm doing a hunt, or I think I'm trying to figure out who we should talk to if this fucks up.
Oh, it's off.
I don't think it's fucked up yet. Seems like it's going fine, but
Yeah, so you're trying to press this guy for information?
yeah, that's it.
Rhino is
All right.
just like tidying up a few things on the desk, setting the chair back.
So you get 1 die. Can you make an argument for using one of your skills or equipment? Or, yeah.
Oh, I forgot I'm not a talker. I just don't want to fight 4 dudes.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I'm really good at fighting. But I haven't gotten the opportunity that feels good. Sorry, a raccoon keeps making eye contact with me. It's really disconcerting. Yeah, I don't think I can justify any of this stuff. Except for super glue. Maybe I like shake his hand.
I know. I feel bad 'cause I feel like we can always justify negotiation. But I'm like, well, I don't want to take over every encounter we have.
I know. I chose the punchy. I did this in Mass too, where I'm like, I'm gonna be really good at fighting.
And then every fight is like, I do not want this fight.
I don't want to fight you.
So if you want to justify strength, we could say you're trying to intimidate him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and be like,
Oh,
Poof. Cool. Let's roll 2 dice then.
yeah, thank you. That was
oh boy.
okay.
Rhino has a 59 here.
Whoa, how did
Ooh.
Rhino roll that? I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 1.
Cool. Got a 5. Great. So take 1 hunt token.
Oh, what the hell just happened? In our die rolling room, what is going on there?
Yeah, what is happening there?
On the top right drop down, you can switch from basic RPG to EOTE.
EOTE or whatever that is.
Roll them all.
Ooh, snake eyes, snake, like four-eyed snake eyes. I don't know what that is.
The fuck is this?
So you have another hunt token.
Uh-huh.
And something terrible happens.
Nothing bad happens.
You encounter something terrible.
Oh. I don't want that.
Can you tell me what it looks like when you're trying to intimidate him?
I just figure like usually Zephyr like kind of just is like a hey, but like if he wants to be, or they can like stand up and be like, I'm sorry, I don't think you understood me.
Gladiator pose.
Yeah, do my gladiator. Like I think I usually am just like, but if I want to, I can do gladiator pose. But something terrible happens.
Yeah. So I think that means. Did you take your hunt token?
Yeah, I took my hunt token.
Cool. Yeah. So I think he just kind of like does the sort of like cracking his very thick neck kind of thing, and just headbutts you.
Yeah.
And I think he breaks your nose.
Ow.
Okay. And we'll take that as a condition.
Yeah, I got a brokey nose.
And you're just like on the floor or on the grass outside, just blood dripping down everywhere.
Oh, no.
That was completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
And he gestures to the other two.
I'm gonna give you a really bad review of my blog. But
you two carry that one out.
I don't need to be carried. I just can't smell anything.
I imagine Zephyr is still like, lucky these two are holding me back.
We're lucky.
You have 4 hunt tokens too. So
yeah.
If you want to spend those, maybe you found something on the computer while you were shutting down.
Yeah, what'd you get, Rhino, while you were slowly cleaning things up?
Oh yeah,
I just imagine you like pocketed something
off the desk itself.
Yeah, that feels like what you were trying to do. Do you want to spend 3 hunt tokens?
I'll spend mine. I love spending. I'm the opposite of Greg.
I'll spend both of mine.
Cool. So I only need 3 out of those 4, so one of you gets to keep 1.
So Zephyr gets to keep 1. I'll do it down to 0.
Cool. Anonymous Goose. Cool. Great. Yeah. So they kind of like basically march you out while you're helping Zephyr out. And if they could pick you up and throw you, they would, but they don't. They just glare at you.
I'm too strong.
Walk away. There's like a wall of beef in cheap suits waiting for you to come back and start something. Rhino, tell me what form that information took that you pulled off the computer out of the office.
Let's see.
Did you say there was like something printed out or something in the like physical on the desk?
I want to imagine that there is a literal pad of paper with indentations on it from the sheet of paper on top of it. And so Rhino is just proudly showing this blank pad of paper to the other two. And we've established that he has a pencil on him already.
Yeah.
So this, and then no response, and then he starts doing the thing. And then words emerge on the page.
Yes. And there are 3 things on that pad. And it must have been probably the last thing that happened because it's the top thing on the pad. Fortunato, what are you doing?
It's been out there the whole time.
Hey, just FYI, I think we're gonna have to power cycle our router.
Oh
no!
So I might disappear for a minute.
Cool.
Because both me and the roomies are all like, none of us can do anything on the internet. Yet for some reason Zoom is working, and I'm getting Facebook notifications, but then I can't actually reach the page. So Grin may take a little nap for a moment.
Okay,
Just have a raccoon channel.
Yeah, we'll have a couple minutes on the raccoon channel. And
Fortunato.
speaker view.
Fortunato. No, this way, over here.
No, I want to pin the video of Fortunato. Pin. There we go.
I gotta take all the background lights off so you can see them better. Okay, let's get this set up.
Yeah.
Notice that the cat is paying rapt attention right now. This game is awesome.
Sorry, he moved.
Oh no, he went away.
Oh no, he went away. Uh-oh. That means somebody else is coming.
I think you scared him when you turned the lights off, maybe.
Oh. He'll be back.
Gren, are we power cycling or do we have?
Yeah, they said, I mean, yeah. So we shall see what happens.
We're getting tacos soon, so.
Any moment now. It's like waiting for the executioner.
Okay.
While we have you, the three things on the pad are the name, Justice Evans, a number with 5 digits, that most of them are zeros. That was probably the bribe that was paid for the expedition, and a place. And that place is
space.
Space. He's in space.
I knew it. I knew he was in space.
Sorry.
The destination is Uxkur.
Okay, it's not the place that I lied about to the.
No, it's not.
The other
That would be so bad.
And back at the ship, a brief survey of the navigation computer shows that it's in Alcyone D system, and it's a
not
small.
D.
Yeah, it's another star in the Orion Nebula area.
Okay.
There's a jump gate there, so you're able to get there without too much trouble. Uxur is a small uninhabited distant planet, like Pluto-ish. This is the uninhabited ball of rock, but that appears to be his destination. And that it was that set. Solved.
That is where we shall go. Party Barge has a pleasant announcement about we're now en route to Urzuk.
And then gives us like a lot of fact, like the cruise
Like the
lines
Wikipedia
give you
page.
like really Wikipedia. Yeah. St. Lucia is known for its.
Here are the happening spots on.
Here are stores that are friendly to tourists.
Yeah, this is just like a rock. Uxur.
Yeah, great shops on Uxur are. When you're in Uxur, be sure to stop at the. Languages spoken on Uxur are.
Don't forget, your duty-free packages can be purchased.
At. Pause. Cool.
Oh, we're getting tacos. Sweet.
You just now saw this?
Yeah. Chat is hard to read.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of leading of things. Yeah, we're getting tacos.
Sweet.
Are we waiting? Sorry, are we waiting for Heath to come back?
I think we're just waiting for Heath to come back to wrap up.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I might take a
10 o'clock
quick restroom break.
Cool.
And that's like the Hungarian or something word for bull.
Oh, cool. Is there a system, a like randomizer system in place with?
No, it's in the Taurus constellation, which is near Orion.
Oh, okay.
And there's a bunch of like Taurus Beta Ds or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, cool. It's Telugu?
Out on the edge.
Yeah. Oh, it's Turkmen. It's close. So that's the word for bull. Like, cool, that's fine. Find words in different languages that don't sound like those words for planet names.
Dictionary.
And if it's pronounced the same way, it's ook. It's
Urxer. Yeah. It's listed as a given name in Faroese.
Don't you come to me. All of my birdseed. That's
In a
still
bag.
Hey, it's Gren. So we've established that.
Last thing I hilariously heard was, and that place is.
Oh no!
It is Uxer. It's in the Alcyon or Alcyon D system, which is far from the core where you are, but it is has a jump gate in that system, so you're able to get there no problem by spending 1 fuel, which I'll mark off your ship for you. Bloop.
Oh, the spending.
The spending.
Grin hates spending anything.
I love it.
Everything costs things.
The chances of getting at least 3 6s on 7 dice is 1 in 10.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, so in a
pretty
way,
good.
we are lucky.
So it's like I rolled a 10 on a D10.
Yes.
Or any other number.
Or true. Any target number.
Get away from here with your probability.
Assuming a fair die.
Assuming a fair die, yes. Yeah, so you're able to get to that system easily. Is there anything you want to do on Valparaiso? I never actually said this word out loud, did I? It's from a place in Chile, Valparaiso.
Valparaiso. Yeah.
Valparaiso 4 in Phoebus City. If there's anything that you'd like to do there, you can do that before we take off. Otherwise, I think it's a good time for a break, and we can jump back into Uxer next time.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, could we circle back to things we might want to do on the?
Yeah, for sure.
In the city or on the spaceport at the start of the next session.
Yeah.
Cool. There's
Nicole.
Did we lose her too?
Sorry. My computer goes to sleep at 10 every night, and I use no, don't. And this time I was like, sure.
Hard deadline.
Okay, if you say so.
Cool. I think that is the game for tonight then.
Okay.
We'll
Wait, quickly.
turn off the stream. Goodbye, all our adoring